Hi, Lauren here, reporting from home office in a special episode of Spotlight. In the last weeks, the world has become a very different place. Today, we're going to take a look at 3 startups using telemedicine to ease the burden of the COVID-19 pandemic on people and healthcare systems worldwide.
The way we basically deal with the resource doctor is crazy. In Germany, patients can go as many times as they want to whatever doctor they want. I can go to the emergency room with no limitations. If we look at Corona, what do we want? We want that those people that have Corona stay at home, but that only those patients that actually need hospital care go to the hospital. Telemedicine can actually help us to steer patients in a way that only those patients that need offline care at all get that offline or physical care.
Healthcare services across Europe were overburdened long before the COVID-19 virus showed up. And now, with its seemingly unrelenting spread, it's all hands on deck to be more innovative about how to contain and address the issue by protecting those most at risk and reducing the burden on our healthcare systems. Telemedicine is a major contender for helping care providers to steer patients in the right direction, so that only those that really need offline care specifically are able to get it. TeleClinic, located in Munich, Germany, was founded in 2015. The company began with the mission to expand access and improve the quality of healthcare. Since the coronavirus made its way to Europe, the company is seeing a 60% growth rate in its user base, week over week. I met Katarina on a Skype call this week, and she told me about some of the fast-moving work TeleClinic is doing to address this crisis appropriately.
So basically what we did is we set up a questionnaire that basically is based on the guidelines of the WHO to see whether likelihood for a corona infection is high. And basically you can fill in that form, and then we have a team of medical experts screening what you filled in, and then we give you feedback whether likelihood is high, yes or no. And if likelihood is high, then you can talk to a doctor.
The company has even taken it a step further. Starting the week of March 23rd, people who register on its screening process with a high likelihood of infection will be able to receive coronavirus test kits delivered directly to their homes.
TeleClinic decided to offer our doctor treatments for free to anyone with a suspected corona infection.
The company is looking for partnerships with labs, government offices, and funders to be able to scale up their systems and fight the virus more broadly. Another startup called Zavamed from London, UK, provides a platform for online screening for health services and offers treatment in the form of medication, test kits, or phone consultations. Its mission is to provide cheaper, more accessible healthcare to everyone. Following the onset of the pandemic, the team is seeing an increase in the number of people with chronic health issues using the platform.
We understand that in these times, patients either cannot get an appointment to see their regular face-to-face GP, or they may be reluctant to see their GP, either because they think that might burden them in these times of increased activity for them, or they might be afraid to be in a busy, crowded, and possibly infected waiting room. We're also seeing a lot of our patients asking specific questions for coronavirus, and for that end, we have set up a free messaging service for our patients, but also for any patient out there that would like more information.
Kaiku Health, a startup from Helsinki, Finland, has built a specialty within cancer clinics and treatment, helping ease the burden of regular check-ins that commonly accompany cancer treatment. Patients can use digital checkups that screen patients for symptoms that may require further investigation. The crisis has created a huge uptick in the number of patients they are seeing, namely due to the high risks for infection posed by the harsh impacts of fighting cancer.
Now, cancer patients are one of the risk groups with coronavirus. And what we are seeing at the moment is looking at our user statistics. Of course, it's early to analyze the situations, but definitely we are seeing an increase in user activity. And also, we are receiving requests from clinics to support them in implementing Kaiku Health to wider amounts of patients, to really provide access for patients in order.
These telemedicine companies are providing options for people in this trying time. In some instances, it's just not possible to see someone face to face. But what this crisis is showing us is that telemedicine can be not only an alternative, but actually an advantage in cases of highly contagious diseases. For links to any of these resources, please see the links in the descriptions below. Companies are not allowed to advertise their coronavirus treatments, so share this with your friends, family, or coworkers to get the word out about how to stay healthy.